not again.
Hey, that's rude to Mommy.
If that's what you insist on, let's have you eat it.
Fine, I'll eat it.
Trouble Busters!
How wonderful! The newly released figurines from my favorite anime! I never thought that they would come up with something so high in quality. Oh, I need to buy it, no matter what. My name is Melanie. I'm a stay-at-home wife who married my husband Michael a year ago. There's something I've been concerned about lately.
Hello? I have a delivery for you. It's from Miss Shelley.
Thank you. Not again. Every time she sends a letter that sounds as if she's being really nice, but I already know it. Ugh, not again. My mother-in-law doesn't get sick of pranking me by sending rotten tuna to me every single day.
Hey, Melanie, what do you think you're doing? Isn't that the tuna Mommy sent you?
Yikes! Oh, Michael ended up seeing me. If he saw me, I should talk to him about what she's been up to. That's right, but, well, the tuna that your mother sends me is just so suspicious every time.
Huh? Does that mean you've been throwing away the tuna Mommy sends you every time?
Well, yes, but let me explain.
What have you done? That's rude to Mommy.
I really feel bad, but for her to send me something like that every day?
That can't be possible. Mom has never sent you anything like that a single time.
Oh, please, trust me, Michael, it's true. And the one she sent today wasn't fresh at all, so I had no choice but to throw it away.
No way. I can't believe it.
Michael, thank you for understanding.
You're the one I don't believe in, Melanie.
What? Me?
My mommy's so nice and great at cooking, and there's no way she'd be sending you rotten tuna. I'm so disappointed to know that you would tell such a lie. Mommy's being so considerate, and I feel so bad for her.
But haven't you thought about how she might be using that letter to camouflage what she does? For example, to hide the fact that she's doing it on purpose.
Look, you better not do this again.
Oh, Michael. I didn't get the tuna today. How unusual. Oh, Michael?
I knew you were gonna throw it away again, so I decided to retrieve it.
But then...
It doesn't smell weird or anything.
Oh, really? How is that even possible? Just today, out of all days? Now that I think back, he didn't really say anything about the smell yesterday when we talked about it.
See? Mommy wrote you a heartwarming letter again.
The letter, I knew it. Michael, you should confirm, just in case.
Shut up! Mommy's never wrong. I know you're the one who's wrong.
I can't believe how he won't trust a single thing his wife says. His mother is being ridiculous to do this to me, but Michael is also ridiculous for not listening to anything I say. I don't care anymore. I am not letting them get away with this. Trouble Busters! If that's what you insist on, let's have you eat it.
Huh? Me?
It really sounds like you trust your mother, and you're telling me that there's nothing wrong with it today.
Fine, I'll eat it. It'd feel too wasteful to let you eat it when you take my mommy's kindness for granted. I'm going to work now.
Oh, that's from Michael's company. What? Michael was taken to the hospital? According to the doctor, they're still looking into the cause, but he ended up in a severe food poisoning. Wasn't it because of the tuna? But I can't just say it out of my assumption. By the way, you were fine, right, Melanie? Yes. After a few days at the hospital, Michael was released. Mikey, I'm so glad you're doing well. Let's celebrate your recovery.
Mommy, I'm okay now, so don't worry.
Long time no see, sir.
Hello.
So, what was the cause? They're still investigating. I believe they would let us know soon, though. Oh, right in time. Hello? Yes? Yes. What did they say? It seems like he was food poisoned with something that was contaminated with anisakis?
What?
Food poisoned? Melanie, what on earth did you make Michael eat? I don't mean to argue, but what Michael ate was the tuna you sent us. Michael didn't tell the doctors that he had tuna for lunch, and that's why it took longer for them to discover the cause.
That was because I didn't even think Mommy's tuna would have been the cause.
What? Mikey, did you end up eating it? I wrote in the letter to make sure you eat it by yourself, Melanie. I see. Oh, no wonder why Melanie is fine.
What on earth are you talking about? I'm not aware that you sent tuna to Melanie and Michael.
Here's what happened.
What? Were you really sending Melanie a tuna like that multiple times?
Hey, cut out the false accusation. I've been sending fresh tuna to Melanie for always working so hard, and yet for her to blame me. Oh, this is ridiculous.
I told you Mommy would never do that. I'm always on your side, Mommy. Dad, I'm sure this was because Melanie didn't store the tuna correctly.
I'm sorry, but that's unlikely.
Why would you say that?
He's talking about storage, but that day Michael was the one who retrieved the tuna from the delivery man, and Michael took that tuna for lunch. How was I even able to rot the tuna?
So, the tuna must have been in this state when it was delivered.
Yes, that is correct. If anything, we can even check the delivery time on the record.
I see. You're right. But it didn't smell weird when I tried smelling it.
Great point, Michael. That's right. If it was really bad, it would have smelled bad too. I know what happened there. Huh? While Michael was being hospitalized, this is what I found in his room.
Oh, I see. That would make sense.
By the way, the day Michael ate the tuna, he was standing a little far from me, and that's probably why I couldn't notice the smell. Oh, this is bad. In that case, it's the fish shop's fault. Huh? Well, the fish shop must have sold me bad tuna. Oh, I'm so glad we got to the bottom of this matter. We're now done talking about this.
Hold on. We'll confirm with the fish shop in that case. I've known Matthew for 30 years and I'm close to him, and this is really devastating. But we need to make these things black and white.
Sure, we need to ask Matthew to apologize about this properly.
Hello, 1 and 2, and fish always from Matthew. Matthew, long time no talk. Is that you, Shane? Your wife's always been in business with us. Yeah, let me tell you.
Hey, my son ended up hospitalized because of the tuna you sold us. What are you going to do about this?
Is that your wife? What happened? Here's what happened. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about that, but we're really vigilant with how we handle our fish.
But what happened has already happened. It's because you sold us bad fish.
Okay, if that's what you really insist, let's go ahead and report this to the health department to have this thoroughly investigated.
Huh?
If it turns out that I sold you bad fish, it's a huge concern for us, too. But if it turns out that it wasn't our responsibility, we'll have to sue you for obstruction of business, too.
Sue me?
Of course. A shop like mine's all about trust. Now let's see here. You purchased tuna from our shop last time. According to our sales record, it was 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago? Wasn't the last time you sent tuna to Melanie a week ago? Does that mean you kept the tuna in the house for 2 weeks?
Well, that tuna was 2 weeks old, huh? I'm so glad I didn't eat it.
In that case, isn't there a higher chance that it wasn't our fault? Matthew, I'm so sorry I called you over such a rude topic. I'll make sure to confirm this matter with my wife. No, it's okay. If your wife still feels like it was our fault, let's get the experts to investigate this too. I can't believe you were blaming the fish shop. If you kept the tuna in the house for such a long time, of course it'll go bad. Mommy?
There was a reason behind this.
What kind of a reason did you have to send someone tuna like that?
It was aged fish. Aged fish? Yep, haven't you heard of it? It's trending right now. When you age fish, it becomes delicious, just like beef. I wanted Melanie to enjoy some delicious tuna, and that's why I aged it. And so that's why I left it in a room temperature for a long time.
Okay, that makes sense. You're so good at cooking, Mommy.
Hold on a second, why would you say that she's great at cooking based on what she said?
Why not? You didn't even know about aged fish.
Yes, I do. My brother is into fishing. He tried making aged fish one time and he told me about it. First of all, when you want to make aged fish, you have to kill the fish right on the spot and keep the fish fresh. To add, aged fish can't be kept in room temperature. It needs to be refrigerated. Huh? My brother looked it up on the internet, so I'm sure you can find this knowledge online too. And for you to be unaware of that, it tells me that you were an amateur who didn't even care to look it up online before you made aged fish. Or maybe you came up with that lie just to get yourself excused from this situation.
Melanie, how dare you say such ridiculous things? She just made a small mistake. You're the one who's being ridiculous, Michael. Dad? Melanie's exactly right. She made a huge statement saying that it was the fish shop's fault. And now she's talking about aged fish? Who would believe such a ridiculous excuse?
This was all Melanie's fault. It was because you stole Mikey from me. Huh? Since Mikey left our house as he got married to Melanie, I lost a reason to live. I enjoyed cooking and taking care of Mikey every single day, more than anything else.
Mommy, is that how much you love me? I knew you guys were obsessed with each other, but I never knew it was this bad. Mommy's in trouble because of me. I need to help her. I know. In that case, Melanie's also responsible.
Me?
Weren't you aware that the tuna wasn't edible?
Yes, I did.
Why did you pack it in my lunch then?
Excuse me?
Because you didn't say anything, I ended up hospitalized.
No, That's right. Melanie is responsible for this. You were aware that it was clearly bad, and yet you made Mikey eat it. You did it on purpose. You are far more malicious than I was.
Melanie, did you make Michael eat it on purpose?
Of course not. I made sure to explain to Michael that it wasn't something he should be eating.
No, you never said anything. All I did was to take the lunch that you packed for me like usual. She can't prove it, so I know I can force this. I'll just blame Melanie.
Now that I think about it, I believe I have a video of my conversation with Michael at that time. Let's take a look at it together.
Video? Why do you have that?
I was filming a video on my cell phone because I was going to record what the tuna looked like. It seemed like I forgot to turn it off. There's no video of it, but the conversation between me and Michael in the kitchen was recorded. Let me play it now. There. Did you all hear that? I made sure to explain that the tuna wasn't safe to eat, and Michael was the one who packed the tuna for himself.
Michael! Melanie made sure to explain it to you. Why are you and Shelly both trying to frame her like this? I'm sorry.
I made up my mind after what you just said, Michael. I want a divorce.
Divorce?
You never listened to a word I said to you all along. No matter what I tell you, you always placed the blame on me. I felt stronger about that after what happened this time. I can't continue my marriage with someone like you.
Divorce? You're not serious, are you? You can't make a living after you break up with me.
No, I'm serious. And therefore, let's discuss through our lawyers regarding compensation and marital assets on another day.
Hold on a second. What compensation are you talking about? What did I ever do?
The problem is that you didn't do anything. You never tried to improve the relationship between me and your mother, and you took your mother's side just to corner me around. There have been past cases where the ex-wife was able to claim compensation from the ex-husband in a similar situation. Doesn't it sound exactly like you?
But you can't even prove that.
No, I have a lot of evidence. First of all, I've been taking a video every day of how your mother has been sending me rotten tuna to our house. I'm recording our conversation right now as we speak, too.
What? You also recording this conversation?
Of course, just to be sure. To add, I've been recording on my diary all the ridiculous things that you and your mother have been saying to me the past year in our marriage. I heard this will also be considered a valid evidence.
No way. I didn't know you wrote a diary.
Geeks are all about keeping records and collecting.
You have all those records? In that case, you could have come to me to talk about this before you went through all this trouble.
Thank you so much for saying that. I was hoping I didn't have to end up in trouble with my in-laws.
Hold on a second! You don't even have a job! How are you going to live by yourself after you break up with me? Even if you get compensation from me, it wouldn't be too easy.
You're aware that I used to have an office job before I got married, right? I plan on getting my job back, and I can make enough income to live on my own. Also, I'll be claiming compensation from your mother, too. What? You're claiming compensation from me? Of course. You've been sending me bad tuna every single day. Anyone can see the emotional distress that you caused me. So now I'll be claiming compensation from you and your mother, and I'm sure I can afford to move and start up my life on my own. On the other hand, I suggest you worry about your financial status, since you'll be paying me compensation. I don't know if I'm the right person to tell you this, but you've been spending so much money on your mother, too. You don't have much in your savings, do you? And because of that, I can't really count on the marital assets, but it can't be helped.
No way!
It's okay, Michael. You can just break up with Melanie and come back home. You can live with us again. Your father's still working, so don't worry about the compensation.
Shelly, it sounds like you're misunderstanding something, but I'm not paying compensation on your behalf. You and Michael are on your own to pay it.
What?
Also, you and I are also breaking up. You're going to leave my house, so pack your belongings as soon as possible.
We're also getting divorced? Why?
Why are you asking? Can't you tell after looking at what you've done?
All I did was to send her some bad tuna. You can't break up with me over such a small thing.
Small thing? You even deserve to be sued after what you've done. I can't possibly continue living the rest of my life with someone who would do something like that.
I'm so glad that at least Michael's father has common sense. No way.
Michael, I meant what I said. You're going to atone for what you've done with Melanie on your own. I won't be helping either of you at all. Oh no! You told a lie and blamed your wife just to protect yourself and your mother. I'm truly disappointed in you. Oh my goodness!
Mikey, will you please pay for my compensation too?
What?
I'm a stay-at-home wife, and your father says he'll divorce me. This means that I have no choice but to have you pay it for me. You cherish me, don't you?
Mommy, what have you done?
What? Huh?
I can't forgive what you've done either, Mommy! I can't believe you were doing these terrible things to Melanie!
What's the matter, Michael? Why are you saying those things about me?
Melanie, Mommy was fooling me. I finally realized that you were right. I'll always put you first from now on, so don't worry. I'm a completely different person now. So you don't have to break up with me. So you don't have to claim compensation from me.
What? Hold on, Mikey. Did you just say that I was fooling you? Are you trying to blame everything on me?
It wasn't my fault at all. Even about the tuna, you did it all on your own. What are you going to do about this? I'm about to get divorced over such a stupid thing, and she's about to claim compensation from me too. I can't believe you're expecting me to pay your compensation. I'm not getting myself involved with you anymore.
Oh, Mikey. Oh, my goodness.
Melanie, Dad, I won't ever get myself involved with Mommy, so...
You can do whatever you want about that, but I'm not taking back the divorce. And, of course, the compensation claim either.
What? Why?
It might have started because of your mother, but I can't trust you anymore. And you're trying to save yourself by placing the blame on your mother right now.
Well,
That tells me a lot about your true side. I'm even more disappointed in you.
I feel the same. No matter what you guys say, I'm still cutting ties with the two of you. Dad, you too?
Melanie, honey, I'm so sorry about everything. I was at fault. I'm different from Mikey. I understand that everything was my fault, and I'm truly sorry about it all.
Mom, why are you trying to save yourself by leaving me behind?
You tried to blame me, too.
Ugh!
But I need you two to understand that it was all because I truly loved my only son. It wasn't like I hated you, Melanie, but it was just a small, cute jealousy. I promise I'll never do this again, so I need you both to rethink the compensation and the divorce. I'm sorry that I can't fulfill your wishes, but I'm not going to change my mind.
Me neither.
Why not? I'm apologizing so profusely. Honey, think about the 30 years of marriage that we spent our time together. What happened to the trust relationship we built? We were fortunate enough that your son ended up getting sick, but things could have ended up in a worse place. I can't stay with someone who would cause anything like that, nor with someone who would try to protect someone who causes anything like that. Instead of just verbal apologies, I feel it's necessary that you really learn your lessons.
I completely agree with Melanie. Shelley, you're the one who ultimately betrayed the trust relationship we built over the last 30 years. After finding out what you've done, any word you say sounds very thin and shallow, and I can't believe any of it.
I'm excusing myself now.
I'm leaving too.
Michael, Shelley, let's discuss this matter on a later day through our lawyers. Oh no! After that, Michael and I divorced following discussions with our lawyers present. My father-in-law and mother-in-law also had their own conflicts, but they ultimately divorced as well. Michael and his mother, who had once been very close, completely cut ties after betraying each other during those talks. To make matters worse, one of Michael's coworkers happened to be at the restaurant where the meeting took place, and rumors spread throughout the company that he was a despicable husband who tried to humiliate his wife together with his mother. As a result, he found himself increasingly isolated at work and eventually resigned. He's now desperately juggling multiple part-time jobs to pay my compensation and cover his living expenses. After the divorce, my former mother-in-law also moved out of the family home. Left completely alone, she's reportedly struggling through unfamiliar part-time work to pay for her own living costs, as well as the compensation owed to me. As for me, I started living on my own using the compensation and the small amount of assets I received in the settlement. I've successfully found a new job, I'm not struggling financially at all, and I'm fully enjoying life, indulging in my hobbies to my heart's content. Trouble Busters!